All right, y'all. Welcome back to Cuz We Talk. Well, let me know if y'all ready first. I want to
Let's
start.
make sure we're not ready yet.
Okay.
And open it up, dog.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cuz We Talk. You got me, Jordan, Gregory, Alex. How y'all doing?
What up?
Today we talking about road rage and an incident I personally had. It was like a month ago, I want to say. But yeah, we on road rage today.
Road rage.
Yes, sir.
All right, so what's the story?
All right, I'm driving down the street, right? I'm not going to say the street, but I'm driving down the street. I'm in a left lane, and it's a bus in front of me, and it's a car on the right side of me, a Buick, just like the one that you got. So the bus is slowing down so he can let the people off. The guy that's on my right side, he speeds up. He tries to swerve over it. He gets in my lane. He hits his back left side of the car, with my front right side. Sends me up on the median a little bit. Tire up there on the median, got hella curb rash.
Yeah.
So he pulls over. He doesn't act like he's pulling over. So I had to cut him off. I swoop in front of him, cut him off. He what's wrong, man? With my lane, him and his girl smoking a blunt. He up in there smelling like liquor, slurring his words and everything. What's wrong? And I kid you not, this dude looks like Joe Budden. Yeah, Joe Budden. Yeah, Joe Budden. To the T.
I Joe Budden. Okay.
So he gets out. He tall. He probably about 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2", something like that. I'm a 5'6". You feel me? On a good day, 5'5" on a regular. Touch me. He talking about some, what you on, bro? He touching my chest. What do I mean? What? I said, don't touch me. Don't touch me. He do it again. I say, all right. Then he starts walking to my lady because now they exchanging words. I say, all right, bro, back up. I got a baby in the car and he walking towards my lady. He say, what you gonna do about it? He face to face. He kissing my nose, basically. What you gonna do about it, little guy? What you gonna do about it, little guy? I said, all right, that was your third touch. If this was baseball, my guy, you're out. Big old head. I cock my head back. Headbutt, sorry. Yes, my headbutt. He was stuck. He said, oh. So then let's start throwing fists. I feel like I wasn't doing no damage, but I'm connecting. I'm a Minka. And like this, like this. Yes, man, all the way up here, so you feel me? I gotta extend my arms all the way. By the time my arm extended, I ain't got no power in the punch. So he just moving his head with the punches, you feel me? I'm like, I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
So then it started getting more heated, you feel me? After I punch him, hit me in the headlock, because I'm a little guy. I'm like, all right, cool. So I got something for you. He some. It's called all 32 of them. Hit him right here, like on the underside of his... on the underside of his chest. I was like,
Bit him on the titty? Bit him on the titty, bro?
hit him straight on the titty, G.
What?
So he got me in the lower headlock down here, right? My head, like down here. So then he picked me up. Now I'm like pissed on the car, like stretched out, back all across the car, you feel me?
Yeah.
He got me in the headlock still. I was like, all right, cool. So now you got me up by your face.
Yeah.
I said, once again.
Bit him again.
Bit him again, right here on his cheek. I said, this. And excuse my language, he did say some offense, but this bit me, this.
Yeah.
Fast forward, he gets in his car, he runs off, he drinking, he's down in water at this point, because we already called the cops, they just take a call. So then he about to get on the highway. Mind you, I'm in a Chrysler, I'm in a 5.7 Hemi Chrysler, you're in the building, you feel me? And I kinda got wheel, so you want to, but I ain't gonna take it there. So I cut him off once again. Block the whole lane of traffic. I'm on the line with the operator. You can't block the traffic. You can't block the traffic. Mind you, after I bit him, he punched me in my face. I got a little nosebleed. I'm like, nah, man, this dude just punched me in my face and he just hit my car. Y'all want me to just let him go?
Yeah.
And we just called y'all 10 minutes ago. So I cut him off. I'm holding up traffic. She's like, nah, you can't hold up traffic. That's illegal. I'm like, dude, I just did a whole burnout in front of the cop that y'all just sent. And he just did a U-turn because the cop didn't even care about the burnout. So then after that, the cops, they finally pull up to the gas station where I stopped them at. And it was all short black cops, just look like you, right? I'm for real. I'm so for real.
Yeah.
The first black cop, Leah heard him. He was like, yeah, man. I gotta do whatever I gotta do, get him off of me.
Yeah.
So then after that, they take my statement and all that. The dude, he's so hurt. He just calling me slurs, just, cause this sissy, he bit me. No, the whole time I'm just blowing kisses. You feel me? Blood coming out my nose.
Yeah, thanks. That's that adrenaline.
Man. So, and then after the adrenaline, I did feel like I was gonna pass out. So I was like, yeah, let me stop blowing kisses. Let me go ahead and sit down in the car real quick. So then after that, cops, they gave me my paper so I could press charges if I wanted to. And then they also gave me the insurance stuff. But it was like the damage was so small that it didn't even matter. I could go out there right now with hot water and a plunger and just take the hit. But the guy, you feel me, he got in his car, almost hit another person as he sped off. Turned the corner, got on the highway. Didn't even take his paper for the insurance claim and all that.
You don't have insurance.
Paper for the charger.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. So I asked the cop out, since he didn't take the paper for the charges to press charges against me if he wanted to, is that give me a little bit of an upper hand? Then that's what I called you. It's all of it, really. Just
I hate that for you. I hate that for you. I have not been in a road rage situation, and I appreciate that I haven't. I'm concealed carry, but that doesn't give you the right to brandish a gun. Like, there's different aspects to this whole situation here. It could have gone worse. Could have been better. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? We live in this city here that there's a lot of hot heads running around. Gregory, you live in a city where it's the same thing all over the country, isn't it? We're not even limited to just one city or whatever. And so I'm glad it didn't escalate any more than that situation there. You know, thank God, you know, made up out of there. Because a lot of people, they quick to draw down on somebody just cause, you know. One of the things I learned in my concealed carry class was that you only draw when you are about to shoot. You don't act like you're gonna shoot. You don't pretend like when that gun comes out, all bets are off at that point. You know, whoever pulled first could be the victim. You know what I'm saying? So at any rate, yeah, man, I'm glad it didn't go bad for you. You know, Aaliyah, Amor, all right there. You know, like I said, it could have been terrible. So I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I don't have road rage or don't get road rage, because I do. I'm not even gonna tell you no lies. I do on a daily basis. I drive more than anybody in my immediate circle here, and I hate driving. People, they act like idiots, you know what I'm saying? What are we doing all the time? We cussing people out behind the windshield. Hell, you're an idiot. You're a jagoff, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not like they can hear us. But one of my methods is once I get up to them and past them, I gotta look, who's in there? Oh, it's an ugly person. That's what it is. It's an ugly person driving. They drive like they look type deal. And we all have that conversation. We all have that. We are cussing somebody out, they can't hear us. But then the next step is maybe we get to a stop sign or stoplight together all of a sudden. Now I can see them and they can see me for the most part. And so you looking at them, they looking at you. The next step is, where do we go from there? The light goes green, we go straight, or did you piss me off enough to where I gotta roll my window down and say something? I did get into a situation about 2 months ago, right in my own neighborhood. I'm driving, it's 25 miles per hour now. I'm not old, but I take my time driving through the neighborhood because I know kids is running around, you know how to balling up in the street, somebody take off to go get it, whatever. Don't see the car and you got a whole situation. 25 gives you enough time, I think, to stop. Moreover, this dude's tailgating me in a red Raper van or something. And I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to be and not let him by, but I'm doing 25, you know what I'm saying? And if I let him by, I could potentially allow him to speed past me and he hit somebody's kid and I'm gonna feel away. So, you know, I let dude, once we got to the stop sign, he, instead of stopping, he just goes around me and jets through the stop sign. And I'm like, yo. So I'm in my neighborhood. And Jordan, you know my neighborhood. It's a nice neighborhood, decent neighborhood. So I'm like, man, do I go after this dude and say something, or do I just let it slide? I'm saying, like, this was one of the quickest arguments I had. But I was like, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna pull up on him. So I pulled up on dude. I can tell he was seeing me in his review. And we finally get to a spot where we can get like next to each other. He busts like a U-turn, come towards my way. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say something. Now, I wasn't thinking about pulling my gun or nothing, like, it was just a matter of, I gotta say something, because I don't know if he lives here or not. Because behind my neighborhood, there's a group of apartments, and let's say less than reputable characters live there. You know, so they ain't the ghetto, but they wish they were. So I pull up on Buddy, I'm like, yo, hey man, slow the F down. I was cussing, I was kind of mad. It was a long day, I was already tired anyways. This was kind of the straw broke the camel's back. But I'm like, bro, slow down. Put the F down. There's kids riding around on here and they bikes. There's kids playing. It's summertime. Slow down. Man, is you cool? Is you cool? Is you cool? That's what he's saying to me. Is you cool? Is you cool? I'm like, I'm definitely cool, but slow down. There's kids riding their bikes out here. There's kids my kids are out here. Slow down. Man, you know you talk to, you don't even know who I am. I'm like, I don't know who you are. You know what I'm saying? This man, he said something to the effect of, you should have heard about me or something. Oh man, you should something crazy like that. I'm saying to myself, Nigga, you on jets. Slow, you was in the wrong. You driving slow as hell. I said, dog, it's 25. The sign is posted right there, 25. I wasn't doing 25 in a 40. I was doing 25 in a 25. Slow down. That is the speed maximum, the limit. The limit. Slow down. We spit. I'm spitting and everything. Because I'm like heated. And then he just goes his way and I go my way. Now, mind you, I wouldn't. If he was to draw down on me, I probably would have lost that fight. Now, if he'd have got out the car, stepped up to my car, here's another question. What do you do at that point? Well, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got to be in a situation, but now I'm a little dude. I'm not going to sit beside him. I'm like 5'4", 50 pounds weight with work boots. I ain't going to be out tussling, biting nipples. I don't, no. You know what I'm saying? Look, in the concealed carry class, they're like, yo, you would hope and pray that you never have to draw your gun. But if you have to be prepared. So to myself, I'm like, man, if this dude gets out, this is a split second thought. If this dude gets out of his car, he better have something in his hand, and then he has to breach my zone, my area. He has to come into my car. At that point, all bets are off. That's self-defense at that point. All right. So anyway, yeah, so that's how that went. And so I know, again, I get road rage on a daily basis because it just seems like people just drive like idiots. There's this blinker thing that we have on our cars. Oh God, what is it called? It's like when you're gonna say you're trying to turn.
Yeah,
people don't.
Right. People are not using that.
I'm gonna hit my brakes and I'm gonna turn left from the far right lane. Then they get mad when you come at them. The next one, riding around with the brights on at night. Bro, you're killing me, Small. Come on. They don't even know. They don't even realize they're riding around with their brights on. I gotta hey, your brights are on. What? Yeah. Nothing, man. What's another good one? Yeah, man, people not checking their rear view, right? So we're in a 2-lane highway or something like that. Yo, if I'm on yet and there's nobody on the right side, you pass people on the left. These rules are rolled naturally. They just don't want to get over. A lot of people, they be trying to be ornery. Oh, this dude's speeding. I'm just going to let him ride and slow him down. Don't do that. Statistically, slow drivers cause more accidents than speeders. And that's my thing. But the road rage itself, it's deep within us all, I'm sure. Not all of us are perfect drivers. But Jesus, man. Hey, I'm sorry that happened to you, Jordan. I meant to pull up on you with the what I call my everyday carry. It's not even a gun. It's not even a gun. It's a knife. It's an ink pen. And most of the time, the knife has the glass breaker on the back of it. Real nice kid. I'm gonna swing by and show you something. Like, yeah, man. Shoot. So, Greg, you're officiant of the law.
Yeah.
And therefore, you see the outcome of these situations on a daily basis.
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, on a daily basis, yes.
To you know a little bit more about the law. You know how things work a little bit better than a lot of other people. So, say you're off duty.
Okay.
And you run into a similar situation, if you will. How do you react to this? How do you react? Or do you even have a story of your own, I guess is the question.
Oh, no, I don't have any story of my own. Similarly, like you said, I generally carry when I'm off duty. There are very specific guidelines, and it's going to come under even more scrutiny as an off-duty police officer. So I'm going to be real tentative in terms of pulling that weapon. And where I live, a lot of people have guns, so chances are, if you get on that type of time and there's going to be a shootout, you really want that. Generally speaking, I really actually, outside of work, I really not driving that much. Where I live is, especially working, I really don't. Especially working, it's a lot of road rage, particularly late at night. So I really try to stay off the road as much as possible if I'm not working. Obviously, I'm driving all night long for most of the year. But I guess in that situation, yeah, I will respond similarly. You know what I mean? You got to tell people the truth, though. I definitely, even at work, I'm for sure, what are you doing? You know what I mean? You're not using your turn signal. Luckily at work, if somebody's really wild, I can just pull them over. And I specifically say, what are you doing? But yeah, I don't know. I've been in that situation before. Every situation is different. You can't really Monday morning quarterback a lot of those things. Any type of instance where you're using force, it's difficult to really predict. That's one thing that I've learned, you know what I mean?
All right. So okay. Are you pulling people over for brights on?
No. Look, it's not, people be wilding out here. Occasionally I'll pull somebody over for not using their turn signal, but people be wilding. So I'm pulling them over, you know what I mean? You running the stop sign, you acting crazy, driving crazy, you doing some nonsense, you cutting people off. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull you over. Generally, I'm not really the ticket man. A lot of officers be doing buku tickets. I generally don't do that if it's self-initiated. but I do get the pleasure of dealing with a lot of road rage instances after the fact, right? In particular, like your instance. The benefit is, like, the really good part is that my city is heavily surveilled. There's a lot of surveillance. So generally, there's cameras, you know what I mean? So I get to tell people, like, negative, you were incorrect. In your instance, like, no, brother, you did blah. Man, that's always fun because nine times out of 10, yeah, 9 times out of 10, whoever's wilding the most is probably the most wrong, you know what I mean? But yeah, nah, I'm not pulling the people over willy-nilly for like brights and stuff. I will yell in the car. I do that, unfortunately. I don't know if I should. I'll definitely like, and I find it cathartic because when you got a police officer, everybody in the street know where the police officer is on the street. You know what I mean? You driving, oh, there's a police officer too. You do some wild stuff. You like, oh, is he gonna pull me over? I don't know. And then you just look in your rear view and I'm just yelling, what the f are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do that all the time because, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may not warrant a stop, but like you're still, what are you doing? Why are you driving like that? You know what I mean?
That's crazy. So I'm glad we're having this conversation because like I always wonder because when I see the police now, mind you, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to get pulled over, police, because they gonna shoot me, this and that. It's such a mentality. Even concealed carry, I never worry about having to defend myself. Or I see this where people are like, they don't want to roll down their window all the way. They want to be like different
all the time.
And it's Jesus, bro. All you gotta do is do what the cop says. If you out here riding dirty, no insurance, license suspended, stolen car, whatever it is, guess what? You going to jail.
Yeah. I find that it works both ways. Unfortunately, a lot of police officers, they get stuck in that grind where it's just numbers, so they're talking to people wild style. If you treat people like humans, generally people are respectful. Same thing for, you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing with the police. This is somebody at work. I always tell people, look, I'm not here to ruin your day, but you got this and this. You got 3 active warrants, brother. You're gone. And look, we'll be joking all the way to jail. And I'll be like, look, man, it's not personal, but this is how I feed my children. This is how I serve my community. You feel me? But yeah, occasionally you will get people that are apprehensive of the police. And in those instances, generally I tell people, look, it is difficult really deal with from the police side because you're doing it all the time. But a lot of the time when people are dealing with the police, it's an extremely difficult situation in their life. You know what I'm saying? You could probably recall all the instances that you talked to a police officer, right?
For sure.
I understand you're nervous, you're scared, whatever it is. I tell people it's gonna be good, but it can get to a limit. Some people just be wild. A lot of people just hate getting told what to do, brother. You gotta roll the windows down.
I think that's it, man. Yeah. Oh, I ain't did nothing, bro. You literally blew the stop sign. You were speeding. Your car smells like weed. You're really not. You don't have a lot of bargaining power around these parts, bro.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, yo, just pull the driver's license, pull your insurance card out, and go about your business. I've been pulled over before. I've been in the wrong, speeding even, and I didn't even get a ticket simply because I complied, and it was not even a problem. Cop ain't got time to be doing no paperwork. I ain't got time to be going to nobody's court because you was speeding. Hey, man, just slow down, whatever. Be cool. All right, thank you. Have a great day. Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Yeah, as much as you can do, like I tell people, hey, there's limits to it. If I don't want to be taking you to jail, I tell that all the time. It's very rare where I'm like, all right, we got to get this dude. Like, you got to be super offender, like you got to be out there wild, right? 9 times out of 10, I'm taking somebody to jail, brother. You've done this to yourself. This is my only option, bro. You feel me? What you want to do?
Accountability is the part.
Yeah, man. What? Like, I even tell people, bro, I'm gonna get fired, letting you go. You gotta go, bro.
If it's just me and you, it's you. It's me and you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Back to the road rage. It does happen a lot where I work, and luckily, a lot of camera footage. So you get to show people, like in your instance, Jordan, you get to tell people you were wrong, and then they be drunk or whatever it may be. People always cool out when the police get there. For the most part, people snap back to their senses.
Because again, they might have that active warrant. They might have something going on, and all of a sudden now, this thing that was a fender bender, or maybe I didn't use my turn signal, I cut you off or whatever. Now I'm getting put away. But yeah. Jordan, hey man, I hated to hear that, you know what I'm saying? That it even escalated to that point. But once you step out the car, now we're creating a new scenario. You know, initially it's just yelling back and forward between cars or whatever, and then you had your family with you too, which was a whole nother dynamic in itself. We can always say, oh man, if it was me, I'd have did this and third. You never know until you're into that situation because you don't even know what the other person is bringing. We try to wear other people's shoes all the time and be like, oh, I know what I would have did. I took my gun out. I showed him something. No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, facts.
Let's be honest. You would not have, because again, you got a lot of illegal people, not illegal people, but illegal people carrying firearms. They gonna say it's their grandma's and she left it in their car. You was coming after them. That's why they took their gun out. Or you shouted across the way that you was gonna shoot them in their face. That's why I took my gun out and I shot them. And then a lot of this stuff can't even be verified. You know what I mean?
Be careful. You gotta be careful. We a lot of the time, not really with guns so much, but we get it a lot with pepper spray or any less than lethal. People get into an instance, road rage. It's usually after crack. People pull out the pepper spray, get to spraying all over the place. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody within you know what I'm saying? Within that area is all messed up. Now you got battery charges. It's such a thin line, and even more so with a firearm. So
yeah,
luckily everything worked out.
That's, my goodness, man. I can't even imagine, dog. I really can't. Again, I had that one instance recently, and then I think there was another time I was on 57 going north, and the lane was merging, and there's like an accident or something. One of the lanes was closed. So naturally, you're like, you want to let a few people over, not everybody though. One dude was like, nah, forget that. I'm just going to take it. And literally almost took our front bumper off. And then the whole time I'm behind him as we're in single file line, I cut my brights on because I'm fired up. And I'm like, dog, wait your turn. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I let 1 or 2 cars in. I didn't mean to let you in. Not trying to be mean, but I already let my fair share of people in. And so I just got my brights on the whole time. And so he's got to put his hand up on a mirror because it's just shining into his face. And I'm doing it on purpose because that was Dirt McGurk, man. He should know. He knew he did wrong. But then once the lane opened back up, he's hanging out the driver's side door. And I'm like, man, check the deuces, man, and put the turbo on. And I was gone. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I've had instances where I can talk about not what to do, but what I've done and how I just de-escalated. I didn't say de-escalated, just whatever. It just didn't turn out. And luckily for everybody involved. But like I said, Jordan, you firsthand account, bro. That's our little soldier right there. He
I didn't even know it was like that. I didn't even know I had that in me.
Bite nipples off.
Bite nipples off, dog. Real carnivore in this mark, for real. Biting the nipples off. We're going to have the nipple eliminator. Nipple eliminator, bro. That's Jordan,
Nipple nibbler. Yes, sir.
For real, man. So that's crazy. So, man, has anything developed since then as far as that whole situation, or?
No, because of course I called Gregory for the legal advice, and I called you because you older, more experienced. So I was nervous, as I know when I told y'all what happened. So I've been checking the mailbox every single day almost. You feel me? I'm like, dang, every time the police come up to my job or whatnot, they just getting their own stuff. You feel me? They're not even here for me. I'm just like, y'all here for me? When cop car get behind me or something, I'm in the Chrysler, or even if I'm in the Beamer or whatnot, there you go. You feel me?
You shouldn't feel like that. Look, so based off everything that you told us, the way I feel about it, you shouldn't feel like that simply because you weren't the aggressor in the situation per se. And really, buddy, like you said, he started off without taking the paperwork and was gone. So ain't nobody check. Hey, what, the city of Chicago think they're gonna come and bother you over something they don't even care about? Nah, man. From this day forward, in my personal opinion, I would say don't even worry about it. This is a story that you can tell somebody else later on down the line, but don't ever worry about the police coming back for you. Talking about, so you're all good, man. That's crazy work, dog. Hey,
that is wild.
We've been pushing this off for a month. It was what? It was
it was a little bit before my birthday, man. Like a week before my birthday.
Yeah. So I'm gonna set you up, man, with this everyday carry kit, bro. Something nice to have on you just in case. You never know. Now, I ain't gonna say for violence or defending yourself, but maybe for violence and defending yourself. But yeah, man, these people in the city they don't have insurance. They don't care. They just out there. You said, hey, his girl smelled like weed and he smelled like alcohol, bro. And this is like midday on a weekday.
On a Tuesday. No, on a Wednesday. It happened on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday. It just lets you know, like, man, like you doing that on a weekday, midday, you ain't got nothing going on in your life that you worried about losing. So those are the types you tend to stay away from, because when people ain't got nothing to lose, they don't care. They don't care. Starting thinking he can intimidate somebody. It's like, so tell me the story again. So he popped out first, or you popped out first, or y'all popped out together?
So I popped out to see the damage because I thought that because my left front tire or the rim is already cracked. So I wanted to make sure it didn't crack anymore or nothing like that. So I'm checking the damage. I'll check where he hit the car at. Then that's when he finally pops out. His girl didn't just smell like weed. I seen her with the fat gorilla finger blunt in her hand. So
that gorilla finger, bro.
man, she over here just. Okay, cool. So
not
yeah,
cool,
so,
but okay.
So we both kind of pop out I pop out first just to check the damage, and then he pops out after me. So you feel me? Because he was on his drunk stuff, and what you doing? This that. He immediately blamed me. I'm like, dude, it's a CTA bus right here. You did this in front of a church. 2 churches, one right here on this corner, one right here on this corner.
Not in Jesus.
Man, and then gonna lie too in front of God.
Yeah. So all right. So he pops out second, and it's like, what does he say? He says what?
So he just going off at the mouth, just talking, not making no sense for real. He blaming me for the accident. Then he touches me on the chest, so he does like a little chest tap like that. Bro, I ain't good. And then he touched me on the shoulder, right? But then that's the second time he touched me within, I want to say 40 seconds. So I told him the first time, I'm small, he is big, so I'm a little intimidated, my voice shaking. I'm like, bro, don't touch me. He touched me a second time. I'm like, don't touch me, bro. I told you, don't touch me. Go sit in your car. He goes sit in his car. I'm like, that's when I'm finally like, all right, I get that confidence again. I'm big. Yeah, you listen to me. Yeah, go sit in the car like a good boy. When I call him a good boy for sitting in his car, that's when he turned around. Then he started talking his crap. So I'm like, dude, you got an Uber sticker in your window. I'm not trying to brag on my car. It's like, this is a little $3,000 Chrysler. I got a little beat up X5 in the garage, but you doing Uber in an old 2012 Buick.
Yeah.
Don't come at me like that, bro. Yeah. So then that's when he started advancing towards Leah, because him and Leah talking now. All
right, so you're frustrated because he obviously made an error while driving and it caused a situation. Sure, so you're frustrated, right? So here's where our integrity and character are tested, because you were in front of the church. So the real test was on you, cuz.
Good boy.
So all right, so good boy. Now I would like to bet a significant amount of money that had you not said like a good boy, it would not have even gotten there.
No, it wasn't just me talking, because Leah, she was high. She was like, you just hit the car with my baby in there. So yeah, I gotta balance like a Leah talking mess, and then so baby, I finally calmed Leah down.
Baby, I got this.
Yeah.
Now this opens the door for my man's gonna be like, yeah, listen to your man. Listen to your boy right there. Listen to your boy. Now you like a good boy. Now it's okay.
Hey.
Gregory know what I'm talking about.
That's 30.
All it takes is that little bit. Like a good boy.
Man, he turned around, got hot. I said, ooh.
It's about to get spicy.
Man.
But think of that though.
Let me head off to work, man. I gotta.
All right, man. I'm gonna stay with Jordan for a second. We'll close out.
All right.
All right, cuz. Hey, be safe, man.
Ciao.
So look, so this is the thing. Hey, the moment that you say something like that, right? All it takes is a little bit of phrase. And I'm not blaming you for nothing here. No, we just having a conversation. Yeah. So the moment that anybody says the smallest thing to anyone else, all of a sudden, that's all it takes. It's just the straw that broke the camel's back. And now I was already hot. I was already disappointed. I was already mad. But now he just threw some gasoline on this fire, on the embers. And now all of a sudden I'm whoosh, let's go. You ready to talk that trash? I'm ready to talk that trash. We arguing about trying to hurt each other's feelings verbally. And the next thing you know, maybe you work at the post office and now you ready to kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he's a public school, such city, public school teacher. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden he mad because he had a day dealing with these badass kids. All it takes is a verbiage and it just changes the dynamic. And like I said, I know Aaliyah popping off out the band. Oh yeah, you crash driver, you out the band. Yeah. Baby, chill. We got this. It's cool. My man, let's exchange information. You know what I'm saying? Please come and get this worked out. The damage don't look too bad, but let's just be on the safe side and exchange information while the band. We let the insurance companies duke it out. Whatever, I don't know. So gotta be careful. Again, like I said, in the city, these dudes are ready to risk it all for nothing. Yeah. They're ready to risk it all for nothing, man. And it's, we can't, as black men, we can't put ourselves at risk like that, because then the police come and the next thing you know, it's a shootout between the police and 2 other people for nothing. These small things, fire us up as a community, as a society. Fire us up and we get to going crazy. We want to be mad about something all the time. With that being said, there was not necessarily a lesson learned here any more than just an experience had.
Yeah.
But you're good. I'm glad you came out on top. Like I said, man, I got this kit for you. Take a look at it, man. It's something to carry around with you. It's safe. It's glass break, bottle opener, it's a knife. We get you a nice ink pen, so you don't have to use restaurant ink pens when you're paying, stuff like that. So got a nice little layout for you, real adult. And then you get you a nice watch to go with this set.
All right. Yeah.
So, all good, man. Hey, man, thanks for coming on. Thanks for having me on. I'm sorry I missed last week. I think I'm going to do a reaction and do my own little thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I heard what y'all said about me. I do not make no off-color jokes.
Else you didn't cut out.
Oh, man. But yeah, man. Hey, we got to get together. All right, bet. All right, take it easy.
All right.
Yep.